the results can be, and watching that pretty carefully because we haven't had a direct strike so far this year.
First big one of the season.
Yeah, this is pretty big, and we're seeing a lot of activity throughout parts of the Caribbean right now, so it could get interesting here. Let's hope not too interesting, and we start here. Check this out. This kind of makes the point of kind of how varied New Mexico is. Here's what it looked like 6 hours ago in the TAOS Ski Valley. It was, well, cloudy to say the least, and that deck of clouds didn't go anywhere for a while. Then late this afternoon, we've seen the clouds break up, a little sunshine out there, but up in the high northern mountains, we had that cloud deck hanging pretty low throughout most of the morning hours and into the early afternoon. Here in the metro, not a whole lot going on for us. It's a little breezy out there. Southwest winds at 15 miles an hour. Temperature 85 degrees for us right now. Temps across the state, 60s and 70s for us across the north, unless you get out toward Raton, Las Vegas, where we're in the 80s. Down to the south, anywhere from the 70s in Ruidoso all the way up to the high 80s around Carlsbad, low 90s in Hobbs, 86 out in Deming at this hour. As far as your winds go, the gustiest winds across the area right now, mid-20s for us around places like Las Vegas and Clayton, and still fairly windy around areas like Gallup and Roswell, too. Now, checking the gusts, it's an issue around places like Clayton and Raton, mid to high 30s as far as your gusts go. 33 miles an hour in Las Vegas, 38 in Gallup, 23 in TRC, and out around Hobbs, we're at 21 miles an hour right now. Now, the next 48 hours for us are going to be interesting in the respect that we're going to actually drag in drier air thanks to a storm system which is off to our north and lifting out. We don't always tell you that storm's going to help to drag in some dry air, but that's exactly what's happening for us across essentially the northwest half of the state. Down across areas like the southeast, we're still going to see that chance at some storms here over the next couple of days. Scattered storms southeast. Meanwhile, the rest of us end up with spot stuff at best, and more likely what we're going to end up with here is partly to mostly sunny skies in most areas. But if you're in mountain sections, it could help to maybe fire off a storm or two, but it's not going to be anything too widespread. And as we check out the precip right now, there is not a lot out there for us. We had a couple storms around the Four Corners and up over the San Juans earlier. Now those have since dissipated, and down across the south, we have essentially partly cloudy skies. We are pushing up a few showers in through southern portions of the state, but not anything to be concerned with. And over the next couple of days, what you can see here is a real focusing point across southeastern New Mexico with these storms, Ruidoso up into the Sacramentos and down toward Otero County. And then as we push into tomorrow afternoon, again, the southeast half of the state's got the best shot at least a few storms. Not that we couldn't see a little bit of action, as you can see here over the Gila, but nothing too widespread. And in the metro and points to the north, not much activity for us until probably we hit Friday or Saturday. That's when we'll start to see a better chance of grabbing a storm or two. North and west, temperatures 70s and 80s for tomorrow. Plenty of sunshine out there. Today you didn't see as much sun. Tomorrow you'll get more in areas like Durango and Farmington, and it looks pretty good as we head through and into Thursday. And then by the weekend, we'll have a chance at a scattered storm or two. Down to the south and west, temperatures here going to top out in the 80s for us. Partly cloudy, isolated storms possible around the Gila. But again, your better chances are here in the southeast, where scattered afternoon storms will be on the docket. 91 in Roswell, and Roswell's best shot at storms over the next few days will be tomorrow, and then spot stuff will be possible Thursday into Friday. What you'll start to notice across the northeast here is the chance of spot storms, yes, but the bigger story for you guys will be the possibility of a pretty good cold front coming in for late Thursday to dip temperatures. Partly cloudy, some isolated storms possible over the northern mountains for tomorrow, and your Santa Fe forecast shows that cold front coming in. Temperatures hanging in, say, the high 80s on Thursday, but then by Friday, right around 80 degrees, maybe even a little lower than that. So we are going to see temperatures drop off quite a bit. East Mountains temperatures high 70s, low 80s for tomorrow. Lots of sunshine here in the metro area. Plenty of sun for us as well. 88 in the South Valley, 88 out in Rio Rancho as well. And then here in the metro, pretty quiet over the next few days. But look at the temperature drop off on Friday. We're down to 80 degrees. So we're starting to get some of those cold fronts in, and we are going to be below freezing in most mountain sections coming up for Wednesday morning as well. So be prepared.
There was definitely a chill in the air here.
Yeah, you can start to feel it. The change is here.
All right, sports is next.
Brought to you by Lexus of Albuquerque, who invites you to test drive a